Get this party started. We back on the air, y'all. Brand new episode of the Foolish Show podcast. Hope everybody's safe out there. My prayers goes out to everybody in South Florida who had experiences with all this flooding. We got water everywhere, but you know, things gonna get better. Y'all go ahead and check in, man. We're gonna get this party started.
Where my keys at?
It's the weekend.
Man, it's time to ride. We outside right now. I gotta get up out of here. I got somewhere to be. I gotta go. I'm ready to slide. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to slide. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to slide. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to slide. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to slide. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to slide. I'm ready to ride.
We're gonna get this party started in a minute. It's the weekend, y'all. The Foolish Show podcast. The live chat is always wide open. As long as we on the air, jump in it. Get ready for the weekend. Y'all know how we do, man. No gossip. Straight reality talk. Reality music.
Airplane mode, Wi-Fi tripping. If it ain't about money, it's a bag of action. I need some more yacht. Got off on the turnpike, riding through the hood. We call it war night. Paranoid, looking around at the red light. Exhale, no police in sight. Made a U-turn, then but
get everybody a little time to check in, man. We're gonna get this party started.
I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to slide. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to slide. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to slide. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to slide. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to slide. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready. I'm ready. You know what I'm talking about. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to slide. I'm ready to ride. Let's jump in. Let's go. I'm ready to slide. Let's make it happen. I'm ready to slide. I'm ready to ride. I'm ready to slide. Let's slide through the hood, man. They be talking, capping, ain't rapping around saying what they killing, but they ain't doing that. They busting rhymes, they not committing crime. But if they did, they in the pen dropping dimes.
We're gonna bring the weekend right in. You're gonna bring it in right, y'all. This weekend. All good vibes on the Foolish Show podcast. Hope y'all had a great week. Hope everybody's safe. We're going to go ahead and get this party started. I'd like to welcome y'all to another episode of the Foolish Show podcast. I am your host, F to the Ish. That stands for Foolish, representing reality music entertainment. Appreciate y'all checking in. Y'all spread the word, man. Share this right now. Let everybody know that we are on the air. Check in. The live chat is always wide open. Y'all know how we get down, man, on the Foolish Show. No gossip. We get to that real talk. We walk that walk and talk that talk. But tonight, podcast, we're going to start off talking about the pursuit of happiness. Now, we all know when pursuing happiness, it's a journey. Just don't happen like that all the time. Everything don't always work our way. We don't always get the results that we want. But we got to remember, at the end of the day, we are born to die. No living creature is going to live forever. So you have to maximize your time that you have on earth. But in the pursuit of happiness, we all know that it's a long journey and you have roadblocks. You have hurdles that always come along in that pursuit of happiness. Each day that we live, we're going to have to deal with something. You're going to come across a problem that you really don't have no control over. Sometimes your faith will be tested. But that's all a part of life. And it all comes down to your faith and what you believe in. Pursuit of happiness, it's not going to be easy. Even when you're pursuing love, a lot of us hit a lot of roadblocks. You know, came up short. You feel like it ain't work out. You wasted your time. But they always told me, you live and you learn. See, each experience in life, you take it as a life lesson. You learn from it. You grow. Then if that same thing come back in front of you, you should know how to react. You know what they say? Fool me once, fool me twice. Shame on me. So you have to open your eyes and see what's going on in front of you. But like I was saying, pursuing happiness, it's a long journey. It's a hard journey. You're going to have a lot of people that's going to show you a different side. It's a lot of people that you felt or thought had your back. They really did. It was a lot of people the whole time. They were jealous and envy of you. You had no idea. But that's how life goes. You have to take life for how it comes. And everybody that comes your way ain't good. There's always a lot of bad seeds out there. There's always people out there plotting or praying for your downfall. So on your way of pursuing the happiness, they might want to pull your leg. Some people don't want you to climb and rise to the top. They down there pulling on you and tugging on you because they don't want you to elevate. Because it's hard for other people to watch other people shine. It takes a good, strong-hearted, kind-hearted person to really love somebody and love to see somebody doing good. You should always wish good upon others if you want good to come to you. You can't want all the blessings and all the good stuff to happen, but then be envy or jealous when other people get their blessing. That's not how it works. We have to wake up as society because we have become so selfish and crooked that everybody's walking around only thinking about themselves. Nobody is taking the time to think about others. Ain't nobody sitting back and saying, man, everybody got it rough right now. Man, we just went through COVID. Right now should be a time where people should come together more than ever. The world is changing in front of you. Everywhere you go now, it's mass shootings. Kids are not even safe in school. It ain't safe to go to the grocery store. It's time to wake up and understand what we are living in. What we experiencing right now is scary. If it don't scare you, then I don't know what rock you've been living under. You better crawl from underneath and look up. It's time to open your eyes and realize that as society, we are in trouble. So it's hard to pursue happiness when you got ego everywhere. When you got people allow the devil to take over their mind and soul to where they do the devil's work. And now you got innocent people like you and I around here trying to get by, trying to stay out the way. So it's a long journey on that pursuit of happiness. You're going to have to stop along the way. You're going to have to do a lot of maneuvering. Because things going to not always go as planned. It's always going to be something that comes up that's going to happen. That's going to try to distract you away from your goal. But you can't allow that to stop you. You can't allow hurdles to stop you from going on your journey. You got to know how to get around them or jump over them. Everyone out there go through something. Everybody around the world going through something. Ain't nobody like perfect. I don't care how much money you got. You know what they say, more money, more problems. Everybody got problems. Some may be big, some might be small. Some might be minor. But everybody got problems. Savannah says yes. Appreciate you, Savannah, for checking in. But y'all just tuning in right now. Y'all hit that thumbs up button. We live streaming right now on Facebook, YouTube, and now on Twitter. So I appreciate everybody out there that's tuning in. Y'all jump in the live chat. Don't be scared to interact with the show. I will put your comments on the screen. But what we're talking about right now is the pursuit of happiness. We all know when you're pursuing happiness, it ain't just going to be no smooth ride. You're going to have some roadblocks. You're going to have some humps. But you can't let that stop you from trying to get what you're trying to get to. Because we got to remember, we're all on the clock. We don't know how much time we got. We all born to die. No one and no living creature is going to live forever. So you have to maximize your time on earth. You can't waste it. You can't take it for granted. You never know when it's going to end. We got to appreciate life. When you're pursuing happiness, just understand it ain't going to be so smooth. And it's a lot of people ain't going to want to see you happy. It's a lot of people get a kick out of seeing other people struggle or go through pain. See, the devil uses a lot of people. You can't be blind to that fact. But you can't let him win at the end of the day. Because if you keep pushing, you can conquer anything. I know a lot of people out there that done been through something. That was homeless, living in their car. Them and their kids sleeping in the back seat. But they found a way to keep pushing. And now they got a house and a nice job. It's a lot of situations like that out there where people just keep believing and keep striving. The rain and the pain will go away. But it's all on your faith and what you believe in. How you live your life. How you move. When you're going through stuff, what you believe in, your faith is what's going to help you get by. You have to have faith and believe in something. In this road of happiness, you trying to pursue this road. When you drive, you got to understand that you're going to have to do a lot of maneuvering. You just can't get to the finish line and it's going to be smooth sailing. Life is going to throw you things that you don't expect. We're going to lose a lot of people along the way. If you don't lose your life in the process, you're going to see a lot of things that you wish you never saw. You're going to experience a lot of pain that it feel like you can't never get rid of. But that all comes with the pursuit of happiness. You have to be strong, mentally and physically. Because if you don't, it'll break you down and it'll make you want to give up. That's where you see a lot of people turn to suicide because they can't deal with life and the pain. But we have to all understand that we all go through stuff. Don't think that you always by yourself. There's somebody out there going through something worse. You might not have a dime in your pocket. Your bank account might be overdrafted right now. But I know somebody that's right now hooked up to the machine, and the machine is helping them breathe. I know some people right now that can't get out of bed because they can't move their legs. So it's a lot of people that got it even worse than you do. So you can't take it for granted. You're still blessed. We all blessed in some kind of way. That's why when you riding this journey of trying to pursue happiness, it's going to be ups and downs. You don't know what you're going to get. Ain't that what Forrest Gump said? Life is a box of chocolates because you never know what you're going to get. You don't know what it's going to throw at you. You don't know how much pain you're going to have to endure. Because your faith has to be tested. He wants to know, do you believe in me? Do you put me first? Are you doing what's right? That's why we have to ask ourselves, are you the best version of yourself? Are you doing all you can do while you're here on earth? Are you fulfilling what you are put here for? Are you maximizing your life, time, and potential? Pursuing happiness is not going to be easy. Each day is a fight. Each day is a struggle. You're going to be some days better than others. Some days you feel like you want to give up. Some days you might feel like you don't want to be here no more. Some days you might feel like I wish I ain't have kids, or I wish I ain't this. But you got to pray about it. My grandma used to tell me, let go and let God. Pray about it. Let him lead you to the promised land. Pursuing happiness is not going to be easy. I'm going to keep telling y'all that. I know everybody got a story to tell. Somebody done seen something or been through something. You might have been raped. Somebody might have robbed you at gunpoint. Somebody might have broke in your house. Somebody might have did something to one of your loved ones in your family. Everybody got some kind of pain and suffering they done been through. But we all got to find a way to keep pushing. That's why it's better to come together and love and support each other so we all can make it. See, if the village come together, ain't no reason to fight. We can have a little bit more love and peace and harmony. But instead, we living in a world where nobody has no fear and don't care. They would take somebody's life like it's nothing. See, we're living in a whole nother time now, y'all. Nobody even cares about nobody else's life no more. They will kill me, you, your grandma, your kids, and everybody else, and not think twice. And that's a damn shame. How the world has become so heartless. So that's why when you're pursuing happiness, we don't know what we're going to run into. You don't know what you're going to see. You don't know what you're going to have to endure. But you got to keep pushing. We can't never give up. Giving up isn't an option. Don't accept it. Because everybody done been through something. There's somebody right now going through something. You take it one day at a time. It might not be all right now. But who say what tomorrow gonna be or next week? You might be broke today, but you might not be broke next month. You might not be broke 2 days from now. Don't allow life to pull you so down where you just want to give up. See, that means you have no faith. You don't believe in anything. You got to believe that it's going to get better. Because life going to come with nothing but ups and downs. It's like waves. 1 minute you can be up living a high life. Next minute you can feel like, man, nobody love me. I don't want to be here no more. That's just how life is. We have to take life how it comes. You got to take the good with the bad. Just like you want to enjoy the good times, you got to use the bad times as a lesson too. They say what don't kill you in this world will make you stronger. So if you're still here to tell a story, your heart's still beating, it's another day to make something happen. See, one thing about it, God gave us our own mind, our own way of thinking. So He allowing you to control and drive that boat in your life. It's up to you the way you want to stir it to. It's up to you or where you're trying to go. Wherever you're trying to take it at, it's up to you. Your life decisions and your choices is going to reflect how you feel about life. Do you care or do you don't care? Do you have a heart or don't you have a heart? Do you care for others or are you selfish and all for yourself? It all shows in your way of living. So on your way of pursuing happiness, you have to want happiness for somebody else. You can't just want happiness for yourself. You should want everybody around you to be happy. It's not about stunting on each other. It's not about looking down on somebody. It's about all us sitting at the table and eating together. It's all about breaking bread together. I want everybody's belly to be full. I don't want to be the only one that ate good. I don't want to be the only one that's enjoying life to the fullest. I want everybody to enjoy life to the fullest. Because that's what life is all about. It's nobody special on this earth. Celebrities and all that are just earth man-made stuff. They really ain't nobody special. Not in God's eyes, because we all God's children. You all a celebrity to Him. You got to look at yourself and hold yourself to a higher standard. Ladies and men, understand that you are kings and queens. Don't look down and settle for less. When opportunities come, you have to seize the moment. You'll never know when that moment gonna come back. Seize your opportunities. Make sure you make the right choices. It takes one mistake to throw your whole life away. That one mistake you can't get back. So on your pursuit of happiness, these are some of the things you're going to have to understand. You're going to have to understand that when you're trying to be happy, the devil don't want you to be happy. He right there knocking at your shoulder, say, hey, don't forget, I'm here. Hey, I'm over here. You got to keep shaking them off. You got to have faith, people. You got to believe in something. Believe in yourself. Make sure if you have kids, you spread knowledge down to them. You grab your kids by the hand and you show them the right way. Because if you're trying to get to happiness, and we all trying to pursue happiness, it ain't going to be easy. And whatever you learn and your experiences, you should pass that down to your kids and say, hey, son, hey, daughter, this is not what you want to do. This ain't the way you want to go. Most of the time they don't listen, but you did your part. So we all got a role and a part to play. That's what we forget about. In life, everybody got a role to play. You got to play your part. You got to make sure that you're making some kind of difference in a positive way. Because you want good things to come to you. If you want to be blessed, then you always got to do something for others. It goes back to the old saying, you give and you shall receive. So the more you give, the more gonna come to your front door. You can't be gimme, and you just want to receive everything. You got to give too. You got to help somebody in some form or fashion. That don't mean give them your last or go take the last money out your bank account. But in some way, you can help somebody that's around you. In some way, it's something you can do for somebody, whether it's big or small. Because it's a gesture from your heart. See, that's what it's about. The action that you did. See, that's what a lot of people don't understand. If you do something good, that action shows a lot. That action shows what kind of heart you have. See, a lot of people nowadays don't have no heart. They cold-hearted. They don't care about nobody else. They will sit right there and walk right over and step right over you, and they see you about to take your last breath. They won't even call nobody for help. Y'all got to think about the life that we're living in right now. Nobody cares anymore. Everybody's for self. Anything goes. You'll see somebody burning up, you'll stop and video record it first before you go help them. You'll take a picture of somebody's shot instead of putting pressure on the room and finding something to help that person. Life now is cold-hearted. And it's real sad. It's sad that we have to live amongst a lot of people that just don't care. Might as well say it's a war zone. Everybody got guns. Everybody's shooting everywhere. Nobody has a heart no more. So it's hard for the people that's out there trying to live and pursue happiness. When you got all this crazy and evil stuff coming your way. When you got regular folks just minding their business and trying to raise a family, might go to church or do whatever they do. And here comes the devil trying to mess everything up. But that's how life goes. You'll never know what you're going to get with life. You got to take it for what it is. Y'all hit that thumbs up button. We live streaming right now on YouTube. The live chat is wide open. Leave your comments. We give y'all that real talk over here on the Food to Show podcast. Live streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. I appreciate everybody tuning in. And when y'all check this out, maybe later on, I appreciate it too. Whenever you watch it, it's all good with me. Just hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you ain't already subscribed. Reality Music Entertainment. That's the YouTube channel. Subscribe to it. Y'all keep updated everything I got going on. Got a brand new mixtape on the way. Foolish, called Reality Music. We'll be on all platforms real soon, y'all. So y'all look out for that. Straight heat. Nothing but reality music at its finest. Appreciate everybody that's out there checking in. But what we're talking about right now is pursuing happiness. And we understand while you pursuing happiness, it ain't gonna always go your way. Things ain't gonna always be peaches and cream. You're gonna have a lot of bad times. There's gonna be some times where you're gonna have to cry. Some times where you're gonna feel sad and down. But the key thing is you gotta keep pushing. Remember they say the little engine that could, you gotta keep chucking. You gotta keep it on pushing. Because if you're still here, it's still another day to smile. Still another day to make something happen. It's still another day to pursue your dreams. Still another day to pursue happiness. As long as you live it. But remember, we on the clock. Time is ticking. We ain't got forever. We ain't living forever, y'all. We're not going to be here all the time. Maximize your time here on earth. Understand what you put here for. We also serve some kind of purpose. See, a lot of people live and don't know their purpose. You don't even know what you're here for. You just living and you walking blind. It's time to open up your eyes. Maximize your potential. You got something that maybe God wants you to do or share with people. You might got a story to tell. Your life might be a lesson to somebody else. You might be still here because God, it's something that you're supposed to do on this earth. Maybe it's your kids that you need to be molded. It's something, some kind of purpose. Because we all got a purpose. That's why you're still here. Till you maximize and reach what you put here for, that's the key thing. See, a lot of people just live, but they don't know what they're living for. They don't know what's their purpose. You got to find your purpose. What is your reason of being here? What do you want to accomplish? Your time here on earth ain't forever. So what you trying to accomplish? But what we got to remember at the end of the day, when you do leave here, you're going to be judged on your heart and what you did for others. You're not going to care about what you really have. We can go get all this stuff. We can become millionaires and buy everything we want to buy. You can't buy your way into heaven. We can't buy our souls into paradise. Can't use no credit card once we die. Ain't no checkbook going to help us. So we're going to be judged for your heart. How you live. How many people did you help? What purpose did you serve? How much right did you do? Did you do any right? Or did you waste your time doing a whole bunch of wrong towards people? Did you waste your life walking around with a lot of hatred and bitterness? Did you waste your life? Or did you maximize your potential? This is something I want everybody out there that watch this, ask yourself that. Are you maximizing your potential? Are you being the best mother you can be? Are you being the best father you can be? Are you being the best husband you can be? Are you being the best wife you can be? Boyfriend, girlfriend, worker, at your job, your own business. Are you really putting all your heart and your soul to your own business? Because we'll put our heart and soul in a lot of other stuff that really don't mean nothing. It's not going to help us. We'll waste hours of the day watching everybody on social media, but they ain't putting no food in our mouth and nothing in our pockets. That's a lot of wasted time. Social media's got everybody distracted. You forgot about what's real life. Your life is what you make it. If you waste it, I don't know what to tell you. Ain't no do-overs. You can't hit no button and say, oh, let me restart. I'm sorry, I ain't did what I want to do in life. Let me start over. Ain't no button you can press. You can't go back in time. Ain't no time capsule. That's why it's very important that you maximize your life on your way and pursuing happiness. You have to find your reason and your purpose. Ask yourself why. What's your why? Why are you living each day? What is your role? Are you really doing all you can do for your kids? When last time you went and seen your grandmother? When last time you called one of your aunties and said, hey auntie, how you doing? How you feeling? When the last time you checked on one of your cousins? When the last time you knocked on your next door neighbor door and said, hey, I would just want to make sure you're okay and how you doing and how the kids doing? See, all the old school values done went out the window. And then they got replaced with hate. Everybody hating on each other. Everybody's in competition. Everybody want to outshine each other. Chasing clout. And clout done got a lot of people in the grave. Because all attention ain't good attention. Maximize your time here on this earth. Because we all on the clock. Understand what you are put here for. Because you're on the clock. We ain't got long. I don't know when it's going to be the end, but one day it's going to end. Don't walk around here just wasting your life. Make some kind of effect on somebody. Make sure you do something for somebody. Make sure you just spread love, man. That's the ultimate thing to happiness. Share love. If you don't share love, then how you gonna get happiness? It all works hand in hand. We're living in a cold-hearted world that don't care about nobody or nothing. We got to start loving and caring again. We got to start caring about the person next door, the person in front of us, the person behind us. We understand you care about your kids. I understand you care about your mother and your dad and all that. But we got to start caring about the ones that we ain't even no kin to. Just because we ain't got the same blood type don't mean I can't love you as a brother or sister. We need to care more. We need to care what happens to each other. Just because it ain't happen to you. See, most people don't care about stuff until it happens to your own front door. When you experience trauma, then you be like, oh man, oh. But it's a lot of people that been going through that. So you got to have some sympathy for other people too. You can't want all the pity party. You can't want all the pats in the back. You got to pat somebody on the back. You got to stick your shoulder out and let somebody lean on your shoulder too. See, this is the only way we're going to grow as a society and as a world. Love is the answer to everything. Love has to come from your heart. It has to be sincere. Same thing when you dating somebody. If that love ain't real and ain't sincere, it's not going to last. It's not going to work. When you live in life, everything got to come from here. When you do something for somebody, let it be sincere. Don't look for no praise. Don't look for a pat on the back. Just know that that blessing that you did, 10 times more might come to you. But you don't think about it. You just do it. Because it's always going to come a point in time when you're going to need somebody to help you. It might be a point in time when your car break down and you be on the side of the road. You might break down in the middle of the road. Somebody need to get out their car and help you push your car out the way. You don't never know when you're going to need somebody. You could have put all your stuff on the counter and you left your credit card or your debit card at home. Somebody might say, don't worry about it, I got it. You don't never know when you're going to need somebody. See, people quick to say, I don't need nobody. I don't need this. I don't do that. I do my own thing. That's all cool, fine, and dandy. But it's still going to come a point where you're going to need somebody. You can't do everything by yourself. We all need help. All the successful people, you think the billionaires got up there by themselves? You know how much help they need? You know how many workers they got to have? Nobody gets to the top by themselves. You're going to need some help. We all have to remember that. You can't do everything by yourself. Everybody got to where they got to with some kind of help. Wherever you're at today, it's somebody that helped you get there. Whether it's mama and daddy, whether it was your grandma, them, somebody, your cousin, them, somebody helped you and did some stuff to help you out, to help you get by, to get you through the next day. You might ain't had nothing to eat. Your gas tank might have been on E. Somebody might have gave you $20. It's somebody gonna help you. So don't forget the fact to help somebody else. Because you don't never know when you're gonna need that help. And remember, that's how you're gonna be judged. You're gonna be judged on how many zeros you got in your bank account. You're gonna be judged on how many rooms you live in your house. You're going to be judged on your heart. What kind of heart do you have? See, your heart tells you how a person is. And once you look at a person's heart and soul, and you see how they move, how they live, that'll tell you how they are as a person. You can't hide stuff from your heart. Your heart gonna show what it is. If you're angry and bitter, that bitterness is gonna stick right there in that heart. If you're a good person, it's gonna always be right there in your heart. So your heart will show everything. But we gotta understand, y'all. Yeah, it gotta spread a little bit more love. There's so much hatred out here. We just around here killing each other. Can't even go to the store no more in peace. You don't know if somebody gonna start shooting. The kids can't go learn and play on the laptop. This is crazy. I don't see it getting no better because all I see is hate. I don't see too much love. I don't know where the love went, but it's damn near gone. All I see is everybody for themselves. All I see is greed. All I see is clout chasing. That's all I see. I don't see no more leaders. Everybody's just like social media now. They follows. They following all the stupid, goofy stuff. But ain't nobody leading nobody to the promised land. They ain't leading them to the where they can find peace and happiness, which everybody should be entitled to. Everybody on this earth should want peace and harmony. You shouldn't want chaos. You shouldn't want your kids to live around chaos. We have to think about the next generation, the generation after that. What the earth gonna be like? Is it gonna be an earth? If everybody keeps shooting and killing, where y'all think we gonna be at? I don't care what color he is. We're gonna be extinct. We are our own downfall. This ain't no video game. Everybody around here acting like it's Grand Theft Auto. We can't keep restarting and getting more lives and start all over again. You only get one life. You only get one shot. So we got to wake up as a society, number one. And we got to come together and spread some love. Let the kids feel that love. A lot of these kids lash out and do crazy stuff because they don't feel like nobody love them. They might feel like they're outcast. They get picked on. I'm not cool. I don't get likes. I don't get views when I post stuff. You know, it's a lot of simple-minded people out there. That's why it's important to always encourage people and lift them up, not tear them down. You don't know how that can affect somebody. You can make somebody snap. If somebody they're mentally ain't stable, they can snap. Don't push them over the edge. Try to pull them back. Don't poke the bear. If you know a lot of people ain't rap tight, if they got mental problems, leave them alone. Pray for them. But don't poke the bear. Because a lot of people ain't mentally stable. And they take a second and they just snap. They will kill you like it ain't nothing within the blink of an eye. People will kill you over a parking spot. You can cut somebody off in the road and they'll pull up next to you and shoot in your car. There's no value on life anymore, folks. Time to wake up. Y'all hit that thumbs up button, man. Y'all know I give y'all nothing but the truth over here. Ain't no gossip. We ain't got time for gossip. I gotta get to the real stuff. It's getting serious out here. It's almost time to hit the panic button if it don't get no better. But tonight's topic, we was talking about pursuing happiness. We all know when you pursuing happiness, it don't happen so smooth all the time. There's always gonna be some roadblocks. There's always gonna be some haters. There's always gonna be some people that don't want you to get to the finish line. But you gotta roll right past them and keep it moving. Don't let nothing stop you. on your journey to happiness. Because everybody deserves to be happy. But life is what you make it. You can't sit around and think you're going to get sympathy. Most people ain't thinking about you. Most people don't care about you. Sad to say, but I'm giving it to you real. Most people do not care about you. You think it's millions and thousands of people out there care if I ate tonight or not? You think anybody care if I got a roof over my head? You think they care if your kids ate? Their kids done ate. Why they care if your kids ate? That's what I'm telling y'all. That's the mentality of everybody. Everybody's for self. See, I'm the type of person, I want everybody to eat. Everybody pull a chair up. Let's all sit to the table and let's eat. But most people, they all for self. It always got to be something they best interest. They got to get something out of it. Y'all know the type of people I'm talking about. Somebody that always trying to finesse and take something from somebody, trying to get over. Y'all know that one person that always looking for sympathy, always trying to find a back door to go in. Don't never want to do the right thing or get it the right way. They want all the sympathy and sorrow. Soon as they get $1, they won't even give you $2. They want to give you $3/4. They get $10,000 tomorrow, they disappear. They ain't gonna call you and say, hey dog, man, come on, man, we finna go shopping. Man, we finna go eat whatever we want. Man, I'm finna buy you a car. Ain't happening, folks. And most people only mess with you for what you can do for them. Y'all gotta remember that. It's people just around you because they feel like, hey, I already know I can get this from them. I get this from her anytime I need it. You know that let me hold something, people. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Everybody, let me hold something. Man, you know I'm going to give it back to you. And you keep giving, they keep coming back for more. Because they know they can get it from you. Some people play on your heart. They'll play on your kindness. As they say, take your kindness for weakness. But that's the thing we call life. What can we do but try to live in it, right? This world is crazy, but we can't do nothing but try to live in it. So just remember, folks, on your pursuit of happiness, you're going to have some ups and downs. Going to be some roadblocks. Going to be some humps in the road. Going to be some cones. You're going to have to maneuver your way through it. It's always a journey. The finish line is when it's all said and done. When we hit that casket and we go in that dirt, that's the finish line. So we got to remember, maximize your time here on earth. You don't know how long you got. Don't waste it. You're going to be judged on how your heart is. Not about what you own. Not about what you got. How your heart is. A lot of folks out there, heart ain't right. And you ain't got to look far to see it. Everybody's heart and minds is in the wrong places. And we wonder why we live in this type of society. And we wonder why the kids is misled. All they know is the internet and chasing clout. Most of them don't live to see 21. It's sad and it breaks my heart. Because I always want better for the next generation. The next generation is supposed to have it better than we had. Not worse. So all we can do is try to step it up, man. Watch how you live your life. Watch how you move. Watch what you do. What decisions you make. Not only it can affect you, it can affect everybody around you. Your mama, your kids, and everybody you love. You go to jail, everybody go to jail. Because everybody is stuck worrying about you. Everybody got to be trying to send you money. Everybody. So it's like everybody in there. Think about these things before you do certain stuff. Ain't nothing worth your freedom. Ain't nothing worth not being around your family and kids. Unless somebody trying to take your life. Self-defense. Other than that, what? Who cares if somebody talked about you or not? Who cares what they say? They talked about Jesus Christ, right? He went around blessing everybody and creating miracles, and they call him a devil. They gonna talk about us all. Ain't no reason to kill nobody. I don't care what nobody say out their mouth. It shouldn't get you that upset for you want to take somebody else's life. If you fight, okay. We all know everybody get in a fight. You get in a fight with your brothers and sisters. But you live to see another day. You ain't shooting, killing. It's all about living to see another day. Because nobody has the right to determine when somebody's life should be over. You don't have that right to take that person's life. You don't have that right. I don't care how mad they made you. We have to think. See, a lot of us just react in the heat of the moment. We don't take the time to breathe and think. We get lost in the sauce. We don't want to seem like we soft. We got to be hard. We got to seem like a gangster. Everybody's Tony Montana. Life ain't a game. This ain't no movie. That's somebody's daughter. That's somebody's son. That's somebody's cousin. That's somebody's brother. That's somebody's sister. That's another mama that's got to grieve somewhere. Shedding tears. Can't get no sleep at night because somebody done killed their baby. That ain't what life is, y'all. That ain't what life is supposed to be. It's not why we put here. We're not put here to kill each other. We're supposed to be put here to love each other. Love is the only answer. So I'm speaking to y'all with an open heart. And I'm asking y'all to take the time to love somebody. And let's try to erase this hate. Let's try to save some of these kids. Show them kids love and let them know that they are loved. Let these kids know that somebody cares. Take the time to show somebody some love. Because if somebody ain't getting no love somewhere. Somebody sitting down depressed right now and feel like don't nobody care about. You don't know what kind of friend or what kind of pal you can be to somebody. It's all about trying to lift people up, lift people's spirits up. Be somebody else's blessing. A lot of y'all got a lot of gifts and talent and you don't even use it. A lot of y'all have the gift to even talk to people and share different things. Use your gift. Maximize your potential while you're on earth before you check out. We all have a calling. I can't tell you what your calling is. I don't know. But you do. You know where your heart is. You know what makes you happy. It's something that makes you happy and gives you goosebumps when you do it. I don't know what it is, but you do. But a lot of us don't use it. A lot of us don't maximize our potential. We let it go to waste. And we waste our time with stuff that really don't matter. That really ain't going to elevate us nowhere in life. That's how we are as human beings. We have to take the time to understand what life is all about. Y'all just tune in, hit that thumbs up button, man. We live streaming right now, the Foolish Show podcast, live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitter. Appreciate everybody watching. Miss Savannah says, so sad but true. We trying to tell her, man. See, on here, we don't speak nothing but the truth. You don't want to hear the truth? I don't know what to tell you. I don't put no chaser over here. We give it to you straight. Because we can't play around no more, man. Too many kids dying. Too many innocent people dying. I don't see nobody loving nobody no more. Everybody spreading hate. Everybody jealous of each other. Mama Bren checking in. I appreciate you, Mama. Says, hey, son, I thought it started at 9:30. You good, Mama. I appreciate you checking in. What we talking about now is the pursuit of happiness. That journey. When you jump in that car and you trying to go find happiness, it ain't gonna be no smooth ride, folks. You're gonna deal with a lot of aches and pains. You're gonna deal with a lot of ups and downs. It's gonna be a lot of heartache. A lot of people gonna disappoint you along the way. There's some people gonna talk about you. You're gonna get mistreated. They're gonna take from you. They're gonna steal. They're gonna scandalize your name. But you gotta keep pushing. That's all you can do. You have to keep pushing, y'all. Because it's up to you on how bad you want to be happy. If you really want to be happy, you can't let nothing stop you. You keep your eye on the prize. You don't get distracted. Don't let the devil keep tugging at your shoulder and you fall down. Get him off you. See, you allow people to block your blessings when you entertain the devil. When you entertain it, now you're blocking your own blessings. You don't have to be a scientist to know all this, folks. Simple. Life is what you put in it. Is what you're going to get. Whatever you want to get out of is what you put in. So if you put a lot of love into it, you're going to get a lot of love back. If you put a lot of hate, you know how I go. Simple. Life is what you make it. Your pursuit of happiness is whether or not you want to get there or not. It's your faith in what you believe in. Do you believe strong enough that you can make it through anything? Even when times ain't good for you. Even when you're feeling down and out. Are you going to give up? Or are you going to keep your faith? We all going to be tested. We all get tested in life. Somebody out there right now that's being tested. You might be dealing with some kind of sickness. Somebody in your family might not be doing good. You might have a child that's sick. We all going to be tested. But you got to stay true to your faith and stay true to who you are. And I always believe that the sun will shine. It's not going to rain forever. But you're going to get tested when you're trying to get to happiness. There's always something going to be trying to pull you back down when you're trying to elevate. You take the good with the bad because it's all a part of life. Life is a journey and you keep living until it's over. Each day you wake up is another 24 hours a day to get out here and make something happen. It's another 24 hours to make a difference some kind of way. You can be a good mother. You can be a good father. You can be a good friend on that day. Whatever you feel like you were slacking in, it's always another day. As long as you live, you should be striving always to try to get better. Because nobody's perfect. We all have flaws. We all have things that people probably say, I wish they can change about you. We know we don't supposed to judge, but we all guilty of judging people. You don't look at somebody and thought about something. You don't talk about somebody. Everybody done done it. Even though we ain't the one to judge nobody. Because we all got flaws. A lot of people got a lot of skeletons in their closet that you don't even know about. You don't know if your next door neighbor could have killed 5 people. Your next door neighbor could be a rapist. Or he could be a pastor and save 50 lives. We don't know what nobody can be. But what I always tell you is be aware of the snakes in the grass. Because you'll have the snakes crawling right there in front of you in your grass. And they'll wait for you to step out so they can bite you. Get them snakes out your grass. All that stuff that's not beneficial to your life, that's not helping you be a good person, you got to get rid of it. All the people that's not good for you and don't want to see you happy, got to get rid of it. You got to release all that pressure if you're trying to get to where you're trying to get to. Everybody ain't meant to ride on that train. Train gonna make a couple of stops, and you have to tell a couple of folks you got to get off. Everybody ain't meant to go on that journey with you. We all have our own journey in life. You can't go on my ride. I can't go on yours. Don't live for nobody else. Don't worry about what everybody else says. It's your life. Take accountability of your own life. Don't live for others. Don't be trying to look cool for Sally Mae and Chris them. Because they can't save your soul. They can't account for your sins. Don't try to put on a show for these human beings, forgetting that checkout time coming. You're trying to impress everybody online. You tell me how far that's going to get you. How much you going to elevate in life? And then them same people that don't care about you. As soon as you lose everything, what you think they're going to do? They're going to talk about you. You lost your car tomorrow. Y'all ain't heard she ain't got her car no more. Y'all ain't heard they came and took away her kids. They're not going to try to do nothing to help you. They're going to throw salt on your name. Because these people that you're trying to impress don't care nothing about you. That's why you got to live for yourself. Don't live for the internet. Don't live for your next door neighbors. Don't live for what everybody else doing in your family. Live for you. Because you're accountable for your own life. Life is what you make it. Can't nobody bring happiness to your door. If you pursuing happiness, you got to go on that journey. You got to deal with the ups and downs. You got to take the pain along with the good stuff. But a lot of things will make you a better person. It'll make you tough and strong. If you think about a lot of people that have been through stuff, that's some real strong, tough people. I know a lot of people, man, they can get on here and tell their story. And I had hundreds of people come on and tell their story. Some of us wouldn't be able to do it. Their life stories, we wouldn't do it. We would give up. There's a lot of people that endured a lot in life. Stuff that we couldn't imagine. Stuff that will make you break down. By the grace of God, they kept pushing. And that's what I'm encouraging everybody to do tonight. When you're pursuing happiness, keep pushing. Never give up. Don't let the devil, I don't care how many times he's tapping you on that shoulder, don't let him bring you down. Don't fall for the trap. Don't let him have his way. Live for today, because tomorrow ain't promised. Ain't no guarantee I'll see y'all next week. I pray I do, but ain't no guarantee. Can't take life for granted. Life is what you make it. Seize your opportunities. Sometimes the opportunity can be right in your face and we let it pass us by. A lot of us are so blind we wouldn't even see God if he was right there in your living room. A lot of us are always saying, yeah, I know, but do you really know? Do you really know what time it is? Do you really know what life is all about? Just because you're growing at a certain age don't mean you know. Do you really know? Do you really understand what's your purpose on earth? Do you really know how much of a difference you can make in your life? I don't think y'all really know. But y'all hit that thumbs up button, man. We still going right now, live streaming on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. I appreciate all the love and support. Y'all know I do this for y'all. It's good to get on here and just let stuff out. And everything we talk about, man, just comes from the heart. Ain't nothing rehearsed or planned. I don't think about really what I'm going to talk about on the show. I just go along with the flow, and it just come and we just take off with it. I just want everything to be natural. I don't want nothing script or fake. So what you see is what you get with me. This is not an act. This ain't a front. All this stuff be coming from my heart. Because at the end of the day, it's always how you was raised. If you was raised a certain way, then it will show. And see, the two ladies, that's my heart, my grandmother and my mama, they raised me a certain way. And they taught me what life is all about. And I thank them from the bottom of my heart because they helped me be the man that I am today. If it wasn't for them, I probably would have been 6 feet deep. If it wasn't for them, I'd probably be out here doing the same thing all these knuckleheads are doing. But they taught me right from wrong, and I could not disappoint them. So some things is installed in us, but we forget about it. A lot of them people y'all see out there doing all that crazy stuff, they weren't raised like that. Their mama them ain't telling them to go out there and shoot nobody. Their mama them ain't telling them to go out there and rob nobody. Most of the time, their mama them took them to church and everything else. But we all stray away from what's right and take that wrong turn. But one thing about it, it's never too late to change your life. It's never too late to change. I don't care how old you is. You can be 80 years old. You could have been bitter and evil all your life. You can wake up one day and say, you know what? I done changed. And I'm going to live my life a different way. So don't never think it's too late to change. You can always change as long as you live. Don't be stuck in your ways. We all got flaws. Accept your flaws and admit it and just work on them. Because ain't nobody around here perfect. Of course you're going to make mistakes. But if you keep doing them, what are you learning? What's the point of keep running and hitting your head on that same wall? You got to say, okay, it's a wall there. Let me walk around. Got to be smarter. It's called common sense. Don't walk around here still doing the same thing if you know it ain't getting you nowhere. If you live your life a certain way and you see you ain't getting nowhere, it's time to change your life. And the most people around here looking around wonder why they ain't getting no blessings. Take the time and look at your life and how you live. Are you doing the right stuff? Or are you doing wrong? Are you taking from people? Are you lying on somebody? Are you creating and stirring up confusion and drama? Sometimes you got to sit back and evaluate your own life. Can't look around at everybody else and point the finger at everybody else. Sometimes we got to do this. You got to take accountability of what you do. Try to blame nobody else. Take ownership of your own life. Live for yourself. Live for the moment. Shout out to Miss Savannah says, yo, you speaking to my soul right now. I appreciate that, Savannah. I just want to be able to keep spreading this love and positivity and this good energy and good vibes to y'all. Because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Everybody should want to be happy. I want y'all kids to be happy. I want mama and grandma them to be okay. I want everybody in your household to be great. Not just mine. Of course, I want mine to be okay, but I want y'all to be okay too. See, that's the difference. Not just you. We got to start thinking about everybody. Not just yourself. Think about everybody. I want everybody to sit at the table and eat. I don't want y'all to just sit and watch me eat. That ain't no fun. Some people might get a kick out of that. Man, I'm full. And they'll get up and everybody else starve. That ain't the type of person I am. I want to see everybody eat. I want everybody to be successful. Because you all got a purpose. It's just a lot of us ain't serving it. A lot of us wasting a lot of time. Ain't putting it to good use. A lot of us is not maximizing our potential. And then something tragic happened and you're on your deathbed, you're going to have a million thoughts running through your mind of the stuff you could have and should have did. Don't wait till that time, y'all. Get on the ball right now. Don't wait till something bad happens for you to say, okay, it's time for me to change my life. Or, okay, I can do better by this. Don't wait. Because God don't work on our time. We work on his. We don't know what tomorrow gonna bring. In the words of Martin Luther King, I don't know what the future holds, but I know who holds the future. Y'all remember, man, live life and enjoy it to the fullest, but be careful how you move. Be careful. That same bridge that you burn, you might have to run across it one day. That same person you stabbed in the back, you might need a favor from them. That same person every day you wake up and talk about, you might need a ride from them. Watch what you do. Watch what you say. The Bible says the tongue is a powerful thing. You can speak a lot of things into existence. And if you speak negativity all the time out of your mouth, you're going to bring negativity in your life. Always think positive and speak positive if you want positivity around you. It's common sense, y'all. I'm not really telling y'all nothing major. This should be common sense to most people. Don't waste time and waste energy on negativity. All that's doing is shortening your days. Your life gonna go by like this, and you don't let it all go to waste. You don't let life go by the wayside because you didn't maximize your potential. You was busy talking and worrying about everybody else. That you ain't take the time appreciate your own life. You ain't take the time to take control of your own life because you was too busy worrying about everybody else's. You was too busy worrying about Sally Mae, Johnny, and Chris that you ain't even take the time to worry about what's going on in your own household and your own life. Take accountability of your own life. Understand life is what you make it. And we all can get to happiness if we pursue it and keep your faith. If you do not let nothing distract you from your journey. If you don't let the bad times outweigh the good times. If you don't let the bad times bring you down and make you lose faith, you can get there. But you got to keep pushing. Each day, something going to test you. It's going to be another obstacle. It's going to be another problem. This happened. That happened. This, that, the bills. You might got in an accident. Somebody might be sick. Everything start piling up. That's when your faith is going to be tested. Never lose faith, no matter what the circumstances is. Because everything happens for a reason. Some things we have no control over. What is meant to be will be done. I appreciate y'all, man. We had a great positive show tonight. And I hope y'all understand what the message is tonight. We all should pursue happiness. Pursue happiness in the right way, in a positive way. Evaluate your life. Go look in the mirror and see what you can improve on and how you can be a better person. And how you can help somebody even more. It might be something that you can do for the people around you that you're not doing. You might can have a more effect on these kids that's around you, but you're not. Because most of us don't care. I'm trying to bring out the people that care. I'm trying to bring that love out of you. What are the people that care? What are the people that want everybody to make it and be happy? What are the people that want the kids to grow up to be successful and enjoy life to the fullest? What are those people at? I ain't looking for no followers. I don't want everybody that's following the crowd. Because see, it takes weak-minded people to follow crowds. It takes a strong-minded people to march to your own beat. To not go along with the norm. To not go along with everybody else is doing. Just because everybody else acting stupid, that don't mean you got to act stupid. Because everybody else gang banging and do all this other stuff, that don't mean you got to do it. You can walk your own path. You don't have to do what you see everybody else do. That's the decisions that we make because we're trying to impress each other. Stop trying to impress these human beings, and you better try to impress God. Because that's the one that's going to get you into heaven. Ain't nobody down here on earth going to be able to open up no gates and say, come on in. So we're trying to impress the wrong people. Get your heart right. Get your life right. A lot of y'all heart and mind ain't in the right places. Time is ticking. I want nothing but good stuff to happen for everybody out there. I want all y'all to be blessed. But you are responsible for your own life. I can't live it for you. All I can do is tell you my point of view on what I see and what I feel. I hope y'all can find different things that y'all can take out of whatever I be talking about and apply it in your life. I ain't perfect. I got so many flaws. My thing is not to be perfect. My thing is each day I wake up to try to be a better person. I ain't trying to be perfect. But every day I wake up, each day I'm trying to help somebody and I'm trying to be a better person. That's all I can do. One day at a time. Keep climbing and keep pushing. So y'all make sure y'all check me out, man. I'll be back on the air Monday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. see if I can get some couple of guests on here, and we're gonna have a good time. I appreciate once again everybody that tuned in tonight. We had a great time. I hope I help y'all some kind of way and touch y'all heart and open up y'all mind and y'all soul. And I want y'all to take a lot of this stuff and just share it with people, and y'all spread this on. Don't keep it inside. You got to spread this, man, because I'm tired of looking around and it ain't nothing to even be happy about no more. It's hard to even be happy. If you go out, ain't no telling what you're going to see. It's going to be something crazy happen. Kids can't go to school and learn and count in peace. You don't know if somebody's going to run up there and shoot. It's just a sad situation, y'all. That's why we always got to wake up, come together, and get your heart right. I'm going to see y'all Monday night, man. I appreciate all the love and support. Y'all tune in with me on Monday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. I'm out this thing. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Stay safe. Stay blessed. One love, everybody.